There we go.
Hey, this is Brad Buckner, sharpensbest.com. How you doing today? The other day we went to Bass Pro. It's called Outdoor World now. And I bought $439.14 worth of knives. And took them and sharpened them, dulled them, sharpened them, cut some paper, things like that. And there's a squirrel up the tree that's making the dog nuts.
Hey, Ridgely Silverton.
He says, I don't want to talk to you. Okay, and so right now we're going to go over them a little bit. These are one of a kinds. I didn't buy 5 or 10 or 15 of them. There's only going to be one. It's one that I sharpened. This is the large Spyderco. Okay, probably a 4.5-inch blade. Is it upside down? Anyways, we'll do this here, and then I'll turn it around. You can actually see the spider on the Spyderco knife blade up here. All right. So we're going to have that one for sale on our site. You can go to sharpensbest.com here. It might take a couple, 3 days. We'll get a maybe a little longer, not much longer. But we'll take pictures of them. We'll put them up on the site and sell them. Then we have a Benchmade here in the box, and this is called North Fork Folder. It says Hunt on it, but it's Benchmade. All right, we'll just kind of hurry up and go through here. This one happens to come in a little almost like a nylon, maybe a cotton pouch. All right, so here is it. It's got the belt or the pocket clip on it, and we'll turn it over here, open it up, turn it around. There's the butterfly for the Benchmade. It's got a wood grain finish handle on it. It's about a probably 3-inch, 2 7/8 blade on it. Folder about 1/8 of an inch thick, probably about an inch. Slight inside radius, outside radius, and the point there. So we'll just close it back up, and again it will have pictures on the website. And again, these are one of a kind. I don't have a whole bunch of them. We didn't go buy 10 or 15 of them. There's only one, so when you decide to buy it, you're buying the one that I sharpened. And so now we have what is this one? Okay, this is the Smith & Wesson. All right. Again, it's probably about a 2 7/8 to 3 1/4 inch blade, something like that. It's got a metal frame. It's got the frame lock in the center here, and on it it says CK105H. That's probably the model. So if you look it up, CK105H. It's a Smith & Wesson. Okay, pretty cool looking knife. Pretty good looking knife actually. So what else we got in here? We got a Kershaw. All right, there's the Kershaw. Hold still. You can read the name Kershaw on there. It's pretty nice. I like Kershaw. I really like Kershaw knives. It's got the center, the frame lock on there. I'll hold still. Maybe you can read what it says there. Okay. Go to the website, look at the pictures, look at the description, and purchase those. Okay. This is Outdoor Edge. This is one of the replaceable blades. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to take this blade out. I played with it the other day and discovered that it's so much easier than the Pavillon. And as far as sharp, I tuned them up, and I'm just going to tell you, go back online. We're going to put links or something, an indication. And I actually dulled that knife on the back of another knife. And what am I cutting up? A couple butter knives. I better not cut too much more of that. But anyways, this is how simple it is. There's a little button right there on the handle. So you take your fingernail, push that in, and then you just pull the knife blade right straight out. It's got a hook up here. That hook goes into the center of the framework here. So it actually hooks in there. And there's a little hole back here that I assume the pin goes in. So you just take it like this, put it back up in there, tip it up, wiggle it around a little bit, and there it is. It's in there. I like that. Very simple. If you're out hunting, hiking, camping, fishing, your fingers are a little bit cold, and it stays. So I just want to make sure it's really in there. Okay, and your knife is easy to change the blades, that's a good deal. There's 6, actually 5 replaceable blades that goes in there. All right, let's put that back in there. It's got its own carrying case. It's got a belt loop on it. It's got a good snap on it. Doesn't weigh an awful lot, but it's probably pretty well made. It's got a rubberized handle. This one is the Pavillon knife. It's well, that's where the blades go. Okay, it's a Pavillon knife with literally a small razor blade for skinning and maybe cutting meat, things like that. And it is harder to replace the blade. But what you do actually is you take this part right here and you pry it out off of this oblong right here, and then you slide it forward. So when you put the new one on, you kind of lock it in, slide it down, and then push in on it and lock it in. And I think there was a dozen blades that found their way out rapidly. Okay, so we're just going to put them back together like this, put them back in here. I don't know if it's actually made to carry all of the replacement blades and the knife. So we're going to take it, fold it up. It has the frame lock, center lock here like that. Get your fingers out of the way. If that comes down on your finger, I'm sure you're going to end up bleeding, which I do every now and then. All right, snug it down here. Oh, okay. You have to take some of the replacement blades out, and I'm not going to do that right now. I'll leave it for a little bit. Okay. And then we have a hatchet. Okay, and I believe it was a Gerber hatchet. You take it like this and pull the snap out. Take the hatchet out. So it's a hard plastic case. And this is the one that I took the grinder like this, and I reprofiled the blade. Took it down from really thick to what it is right now. And it's a Schrade, it wasn't a Gerber. SCAXE 10, says Schrade right there. It's a really nice little hatchet. It's got some pretty good weight on it. It's got the hammer side back here. Probably a full tang handle into the molded rubber. So that's pretty cool. I am going to take just a minute and slice a piece of paper on it. But by the way, I worked all the knives and everything over. I just couldn't send them out. You know, when I sharpened them, I said I'm just going to leave them the way they are. I took just a few minutes and sharpened them up. So now we have a hatchet. If it'll tear the paper, it'll cut. Okay, if you can cut paper like that, that's pretty good. And no, I didn't get it so thin that if you chop on wood with it, you'll just lose the edge. But you can see that that hatchet is plenty sharp. Okay, we'll put it back in. That was a little bit of a challenge the other day. So, if your hands are cold, that's going to be just a little bit of a job. All right, then snap it back down. There's the hatchet. Probably a foot. So go on sharpensbest.com, take a look at the pictures, look at the description. We'll get them up there as soon as we can. We got a lot of work to do. Look at the price. That's a one of a kind. Buy one of the knives that Brad Buckner sharpened, put it on the website. Enjoy. You have a good day. We'll see you later.